Ladies and gentlemen, the Madness Entertainment Group presents Put the Comic Artist Hour with Les Garner.
We are back for another week here, and I'm like leaning up here so I can see what I've got on my screen. I've got some stuff that we're going to be doing today with some lip sync, and I'm double checking a really annoying file. So and I'm going to be, I guess, I need to look at something real quick to make sure I'm exactly right on here. Going to import my, where's that at? Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure that this is the right exposure sheet. Well, crap. Not sure that was right. Let's see. Oh, no, that's correct. Okay, so I'm going to back up and do that again so y'all can see. Whew. So anyway, obviously I'm running a little bit late as always. But got my coffee, and what we're working on today is a little more animation. This is figured I would let y'all in behind the scenes on some stuff while we're gearing up to launch the Kickstarter for Oz #2 next week. And this is a animated trailer I'm working on for some other Oz stuff, in which this particular witch in this clip is saying the words, "I do hope you'll join me." So there's a number of ways you can go about doing lip sync. I tend to work with a process that uses a little program called Papagayo. And Papagayo is this really stripped down little app that has come about. I don't know about when this thing happened, but it's not far off from something I wrote specs for a software company about 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, where it will analyze an audio file, and you give it the text with the audio file, and it will look at the peaks and the text and give you a grid that matches up where everything should fall. So like right here, I'm in Papagayo, and I have my audio clip in here, and I have my text right here. If I hit play,
I do hope you will join me.
You can see it's got a little preview mouth there that shows you the phoneme shapes that it sets up for that.
I do hope you will join me.
Personally, I think some of these are a little quick, but that's okay. We can work with it. Once you've opened a WAV file in Papagayo and you get all this stuff worked out, you can scoop these things around too if you want to adjust your timing. So like, it's kind of annoying sometimes because you have to grab the tail of a phoneme and move it before you can move the other phoneme over it. But so once you have those things in place and you watch it play back, and you can see the little mouth moving in a way that you're okay with, then you save this out, save as, and it will, it's export, I believe. Nope. Is this one? Dang it. There it is, export. Okay, so you do an export from there, and it'll create a DAT file. And then that DAT file you can open in a text editor. So if I go, let's see. I don't think I have this set up so I can show that. But in that DAT file, you'll see the number of a frame with the phoneme that goes on the frame. Now, you can use that as a guide to drop your keyframes in, or you can use a number of different methods. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I think somebody has an Excel spreadsheet that will template, convert your stuff for you. You can run, I know it's black arts kind of stuff, but you can run your DAT file through ChatGPT and tell it to give you a Tohai animation spreadsheet. And you'll tell it to go look up Tohai animation spreadsheet format and convert the DAT file into that spreadsheet format. And then you copy and paste what it gives you, put that in a text file, and then you'll have a Tohai animation spreadsheet, which is what I'm going to bring in here. Now, before we do that, I want to make sure that I have a folder with all my phonemes in it. Let's turn off this down here. So here I have mouth shapes for these different phonemes that you can see, and I need to kill the Papagayo window so you can actually see it. There we go. So here in Clip Studio, I have phonemes drawn up. So there's my, I really should probably change that. That E needs some teeth in it. It's a little too much for just a normal closed mouth. So we'll go in and edit this real quick. So I'm going to start by taking some white and giving it just a little hint of some teeth right here. You got to bear with me. I recently changed some settings on my tablet, and I'm just kind of feeling my way through getting used to it. I wanted something a little more sensitive, and I think it was a good move. It was a very good move. So, yeah. So now there's our E. Probably go a little broader with the teeth on that. Okay. Straight line curve there on my pressure. And let's see here now. Pull our top lip up just a bit. There we go. I like that better for an E. Zoom back out. So an A or an A. E. Actually, I think I want to do a little bit more to that E. Let's come in here. Yeah. Like that better. No, too much. Too much. Too much. Doodly doo doo doo. Better. There we go. E. So we get some teeth in there. Then there's an F/V. And I think I want to copy my E and build the L out of that. So let's duplicate that, and I'm going to drag that up above my L layer, make some edits on this, and it's going to end up replacing my L. The L, I want just a tiny bit of tongue showing. Just a hint. I mean, it's like barely there. It's barely seen, but it's amazing the difference that it makes when you see the stuff in motion. There we go. And then I'm just going to delete all the pixels out of that L layer. Transfer the pixels out of that layer down to it. Delete it. So now we've got my L. Then here's an M. And I think I'm going to keep that. There's an O. It's a resting shape. There's the U. And a W/Q shape. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this layer and I'm going to turn all these on. These are all saved in a folder called mouth shapes. And I'm going to drag this up the top. So I have some other ones where I've been working on stuff. And now we're going to go into File, Import, and I'm going to go grab my exposure sheet. And in this dialog, since I have my phonemes and stuff there, and I don't want it to hide what I have, hide my selected animation layer, I'm going to tell it to ignore all this and hit OK. Now you'll see that this has created a new animation layer, a new folder that has these notes right here. Okay, so if I hit play, see I have my audio here on the layer. And to bring in audio, you just drag a WAV file and drop it onto your stage, and it'll make a layer with that. So
I do hope you will join me.
Let's come back here.
I do hope you will join me.
So we don't have anything there yet, which is totally fine.
I do hope.
Not sure where that is coming from. That's where that's coming from. Okay, so now that we've got it all cleaned up there so we can see what we're doing, we have this empty animation layer here that has placeholders for all these phonemes in it. So now if I drag all these layers, I'm going to hold shift, click, and grab all of them. I'm going to drag that onto the folder that I created called Moho Switch. And now you'll see it's populated this area.
I do hope you will join me.
Now comes the not so fun part. Where we go in and start adjusting the timing of these. So I'll just click and drag on one of these keys.
I do hope you will join me. I do.
Need to make sure that these are all set to visible over here, because it's turning them on and off as it goes. And sometimes it will do this thing where, like, for some reason it looks like it should be turning a layer on, but it isn't. So that's an easy fix. Is we right click here. If you right click on one of these keys that it's made, it'll give you your list of layers that are included in that folder. And so we'll just go here, turn that on. I find that I usually have to go through and double check all this stuff. Let's see. So let's drop a rest in there. Then give the O a little bit longer to hang there. Do that. I find that O's and oo's, a lot of times you want to concentrate on letting your vowels hang. Even though you may think about the consonant that closes off the vowel, you really want to let the vowel hang because visually the vowels do more work. And so you want those lips to be open with the vowels a little longer, and it won't seem quite so choppy, which is kind of one of the things that I really fixate on. And most of the time, if I'm unhappy with the animation I've done on a lip sync, it's because I think it's too choppy. So here we're just going to go through here and make sure we have all of these filled in with something. And let's see here now. So now if we hit play,
I do hope you will join me.
I'm going to zoom in on that so hopefully you can see it a little clearer.
I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me.
So
I do hope you will join me.
you've got a jump there at
I
the
do
beginning
hope you will join me.
that I don't like. So I'm going to remove this one. Right click and go into, let's see. No, I don't want to delete frame because that'll actually take time off of it. I just want to delete that key.
I do hope.
Okay.
I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me.
So as I watch that, I think I want to replace that rest with an O because I think that'll, yeah, because that carries that.
Do hope you will join me.
That shape a little better.
I do hope you will join me.
Then I'm going to go through here and get rid of some of these rest frames so that it flows together a little better.
I do hope you will join me.
Let's smooth them out. Now, I'm going to use that O shape right there. Something like right here, I can see I've got some artifacting in this particular shape. So I can go in and edit that on this key. So there I just remove those bad pixels, and then everywhere that key is used, that will be reflected. So like over here, it's clean now. So what it's doing is it's creating a catalog of the shapes of the mouth and storing that in this folder, and then in the timeline, it's telling the timeline when to show what pieces in the catalog.
That's pretty cool.
So this is this is another one of those many things. In case y'all can't tell, I spend a lot of time in Clip Studio.
I'm hoping my boy Jerry's watching because he was saying he was having a hard time with CRoM's wide mouth doing this. And this is what you do, man. You make all the shapes, make all the sound, the sound shape, and then roll it out.
If you're working, the hard part is when you're working from different angles. So a lot of times you'll develop, if you like seeing what you're seeing here, if you sit down and watch some animation, first off, in a lot of anime, you're going to see that they definitely limit the angles that they show speech from. Very, very limited. Usually it's only a front view and a side view, and then they have stylized the mouths in most anime so much and simplified them so much that a lot of times the shapes they use for the front can be used for a 3/4, and
right,
that way, like, they they get away with murder in anime with lip sync. It's just, and people love it. So
got Dustin in the chat from the Thunder Nerd saying, "Hey, Lance, how's it going?"
Howdy y'all. Howdy y'all. It's going like I need me another cup of coffee is how it's going.
I heated mine up right before I came down here.
Oh, my wife recently got me this big jug that, like, I have had coffee in that jug that has sat in that jug overnight and was still good the next morning. I love that jug.
Yeah, that's kind of how mine are. I got these Sub-Zero cups. Man, they are good. You can put ice in there; they'll still be ice in there tomorrow. It's crazy, but yeah, coffee the same way. It stays hot.
Oh. I am going to zoom out here, and we're gonna just button that up for a second. Now, I think I've got pretty good movement across those lips.
I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me.
Yeah, I like that. Then, let's see, I have a base layer of animation with her mouth. Her mouth should be removed. Why is that not removed? Nope, come back here. Because I'm editing passes over this, and why is that not? Oh, did I get stuck in something else? There it is. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, duh. The layer that had the mouths that were just made was on, and it was freaking me out.
It was rolling it over the top of it.
Yeah. So now, is this mouth remove layer? Well, that's not what I want.
As always, I'm going to throw a thank you out to the admins of the Facebook groups that allow us to share this link in their groups. We appreciate you. Not everybody does that, man. Not everybody's cool like that. So, thank you for letting us promote what these guys do in your hood, too. We appreciate you.
There we go. I had one that was missing there. Oh, I can hear the ice breaking off the house. Let's see.
I do hope you will join me.
So we've got her. All this other stuff has been worked on and smoothed to a damn fault. And let's do insert a frame, insert a cell right there. So I'll animate through the audio and through the shot without any lip sync on. And I'll a lot of times, though, I'll go ahead and have a mouth drawn on, and I'll draw the mouth, but I'm not worried about the lip sync at all until I've got it all done, and then I'll block the mouth out like this. Now, let's come back up here. And where do we go? Where do we go? So, and these aren't going to match up right now with the movement because, well, because they just don't. Let's turn that on. So there you'll see, and when it takes off, you're going to see her mouth lag behind while her head moves around.
I do hope you will join me.
So
I do hope you will join me.
Once we've got
I do hope you
keys for the mouth, that's what the mouth static in place like that. What we'll do then is we'll take that motion switch layer, which motion switch is what it calls it because it's switching between motions. So we'll take that motion switch layer, and now we're going to start adding keyframes to that layer. So think of this as like you've got a box, right, that has all your drawings in it of the mouth. And inside that box is a little machine that tells the camera which drawing of the mouth to look at. Okay, so you've got flash the A, on, hold it, flash the L, on, hold it, so on. And that's all inside a little box. And you've got that all animated there. So the mount is staying in place and doing this in place. Then when it's all said and done, you will take that box and animate it going where it needs to go. So, you know, it helps. I find it helps me to think about this stuff as being containers, being little boxes. So we've got the first box done. That is the box containing all the mouth shapes, and they're all moving inside the box. Now we're going to move the box. So I'm going to turn on enable keyframes on this layer. And then this is going to get, I think this is going to get super boring, but this is how we do it, or how one way to do it. I'm going to track down the timeline, which I have some keyboard commands set up that allow me to track back and forth by keys. You see how I'm like that? So, and I can hold those down and move. So I'm literally doing all this with my right hand right now because my left hand is garbage. But I have my Moho switch layer selected. Enable keyframes turn on is on. And I'm going to move down a couple of keyframes and then make some slight movements to that. Then I'm going to come to the first big phoneme that I see. I'm going to move that around. And you can see that as I'm hitting my arrow keys, it places a keyframe for that, right? So see how that's kind of following her? Now, I've got a little ambient movement in her chin right there. So I'm going to add just a little downward dip. What's up?
I took my jacket off. Good dog. I get up, take my hoodie off, and they think I got up. We're going outside. No, I just took my hoodie off. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just getting a little warm up in here. That's all. Rocky, we're not going nowhere.
Right. So in this case, I have a thing here where I'm going to need to alter my angle. I'm going to have to rotate that frame a little bit. So I grab my object tool and grab this little handle right here. And I'll rotate that just a little bit. Then I can take that object tool and just move that mouth into there. Okay. Then, since this shot is gently zooming in on her, every once in a while I need to make this layer a little larger so that it follows the zoom. And typically I find that following the keys right here, so like here I'm right about where another key has happened, and those are good places for my first pass going over the transform animation. Yeah. All right. Oh, don't do that. No. Back here. Now this one's a pretty wild change. It actually worked out smoother than I expected it to. Right. I'm just moving these around.
John.
Okay, here we're going to bring this thing down a little bit. Larger to continue the zoom in effect. Okay. Then that down. Larger. Let's see here. I'd probably go all the way to the end here. A little larger. Now, let's go back and see how janky this comes out.
I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me.
Okay. That change there at the end makes it a little too large. So let's adjust that.
Oh, that's cool. The mouth off to the side of her face like that. I like that. That's some real wicked witch shit right there.
I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me. I do hope you will join me.
All right.
I do hope you will join me.
So then once that's all done, I will select. I have my fully drawn frames dropped in here, so I can just control click, select on one of those. And I know that's 1920 by 1080. I tend to keep a buffer outside of where I'm working just cause, but I'll select that and crop. And now I've got what my final frame looks like.
I do hope you will join me.
And then I can export that as whatever kind of movie file I want to do. You go to File. Let's see. Export animation. You can do image sequences.
Dustin said, wow, that is crazy cool. You managed to get that in one pass. You're just nitpicking now.
So you can do an image sequence. We can do an animated GIF. Of course, animated GIFs don't carry audio with them, but so let's do. And then if you're working with folks, there's a program out there called OpenTunes that a lot of animation houses use, and Clip Studio is compatible with that, so you can export your OpenTunes scene file. Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do with it.
Now, Dustin, I just want you to realize, though, that Les has been doing this for decades.
Yeah, this
designed stuff. He designed programs and apps that people used back in the day to do stuff. So,
2026 marks 33 years I've been doing this stuff.
When I tell people, it's like less is more. He's more than an artist, bro. I'm just saying, less is more.
33 years of this stuff. 33 years.
People,
be wealthier than I am.
I tell people, come over here and watch what you do, because there's you can learn stuff here, right? I mean, if you're into this kind of stuff, you watch this show and you watch Jerry's show, because there's stuff to be learned from these guys, and they're patient and they'll take the time. If you ask questions, they'll answer your questions. They'll help you out. That's what we're doing here. We got shows that are fun. We got shows that are instructional. This one is kind of both, because man, Les does everything. He does it all. Even music. And I'm not talking, it's like it's been a while, but it'll happen again. I'm just saying,
I still do music. I just can't play guitar anymore because of my arm. But there's a lot of music I've done. A lot of music out there. If you go to YouTube and look up my studio, I've always worked under this weird name of Sixus One. It's got a goofy origin to it, but if you go to YouTube and look up SIXUS Wave, Sixus Wave, that's where a lot of this weird experimental music I do is at. That's fun.
Now, see, I didn't know you'd do that because we have music category on the Roku channel too.
Oh yeah.
Upload the Atomic Annie show every other week, and we have some of your boy Brent's stuff up there. More than welcome to put anything up you want, bruh.
I'll let's see here. Let me see what I can pull up. Let's see. And then I've got a SoundCloud that has a boatload of old recordings of me playing guitar on it. Let's see, that's the wrong place to put that in.
If you're watching and you don't know, Les had a stroke a while back and it took away his left hand completely at the time. But he couldn't even raise it up. He couldn't even pick it up. But he can wave to you now. The left is coming back, you see?
Oh, yeah, there it goes. Hey, y'all.
And there will be a time
to move.
There will be a time when that hand's on the neck of the guitar again doing what it does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that day will come. Let's see here.
I just want to make sure that, we get that one live. That first time you sit down and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do something here. I want that on the Magic. Call it Texas Comeback Tour.
Let's see if I can throw this up here real quick. Let's see. Window capture. Let's do this. Come on, OBS. Let's see. Let's cancel that. Let's try something else here. Go. Oof. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Nope, go away. Go away. Actually, maybe I will do that. But we'll open this up here. Let's see. Right now, I'm literally like I'm screwing off on the stream for a minute just to see if this link will work. Let's see. I wonder if this will work at all. Huh. Why does that say video unavailable? Huh.
YouTube don't like me. That's all.
YouTube doesn't like it when you try and stream something through a window like this, I think. And that's interesting to me. I wonder what it'll do.
Just play. You should just refresh that. Or unless, is it possible that it's been changed to private? YouTube does weird shit like that sometimes where they turn your stuff off and you don't know it unless you go look. But also it says you're not a subscriber to your channel. So that
it's not logged in or something. So that's really
that's probably it. It's just because you're not.
That's just awful. Let's kill that. Boom, boom, boom. We'll go here. And no. Let's see. Hunt and peck, hunt and peck. Let's see. There we go. I'll move that. So I'm always nervous about just sharing my browser because, personal information and all that.
Hinky people.
Because people can be terrible.
Yeah, if there weren't fucking janky people out there, we wouldn't have to worry about this.
Let's see here.
Man, there are a lot of janky people out there.
All right. And then over here.
There's pretty much a scam for every legit money-making thing now. You know that?
Yep. So this was some music that I did. This is probably about 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Hardly any views on it, which doesn't surprise me. I don't really care. So I did this music and then made these videos and stuff. And this was some stuff that I did. Like I will write and I will write and produce this kind of stuff as kind of like therapy for me.
Right.
So
Dustin said that he admires your dedication, perseverance, and resiliency to keep going. He thinks those keyboard shortcuts that allow you to keep using what you have to work with is inspired. He loves it. Loves it.
Thanks, man. Well, it's kind of do or die. It's like, well, I mean, what are my choices? My choices are figure out how to keep doing what I love or throw my ass in a wheelchair and collect disability.
Well, see, now for me, I can see, look, you told me the story. It happened. You went to the hospital. You're sitting in the chair. You're still working. You don't even know what's wrong. You know, the nurses are jostling you around and you're like, hey, calm down. I'm over here. And that to me set the tone. You had already set the tone. You weren't going to let whatever was going on bother you. You're going to keep working.
I mean,
You know what I mean? It's like
cool.
when you go in with the attitude of powering through whatever this is, you're ahead of the game. You know, you're not reacting. You're already like proactively going, yeah, I don't care what this is. I still got shit to do.
So like I've had people accuse me of AI on one thing or another, and you know, do we go to the music's AI? No, that music is not freaking AI. I'm like, I played every note of that with my right hand. So, and then the video on this, I love doing video stuff, editing, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's kind of neat, like some of the little things that go on with it.
So why don't you put some volume to that? Let us hear it. Yeah, it's not letting us hear it, man. It is not playing the music for us.
That sucks. That really sucks. Why is that not? I'm gonna mess around with that just because that's something.
All right. I can barely hear you now. I was going to suggest sharing it to StreamYard separately. Yeah, because we can't even hear you now. You're gone.
Let's do.
Yeah, now you're back.
Present. Derpy derp derp. Winder. It's present Winder. Will it not let me get my... There we go, CRoM tab. There we go. Now then, let's run this back a bit. I'll take it from right about here. That's where it starts to get kind of good.
Yeah, now we can hear it.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it. So you see people, the dude even does music. I'm just saying. It's like everywhere. He's everywhere.
let's see. Yeah, so like that video is part of like an hour-long thing that like all goes together. Let's see here now.
Well, see, that's the kind of stuff we can put up on Roku.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Let's see.
I mean, I don't want to put like individual 6-minute songs up there, but if somebody has a album side they want up there, hell yeah. You know, a live show that they want up there, hell yeah, we'll put it on Roku. You know.
Now, this one right here, this was 2 years ago.
Yeah, your audio completely goes out when the music's playing, dude. I like this. It's real good.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like that. I want that. How long is this one?
Beat break. This.
Yeah, your mic totally breaks up when the music's playing. We can't really hear you talking at all.
Yeah, that's where the choirs kick in. Oh, I had my mic turned down so it wouldn't feedback.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
That how long is that?
Like 4 minutes.
Yeah, man, just give me an hour-long video of your music. We'll put it on Roku.
Well, actually, there's one sitting right here. Like literally, this is an 54-minute
Perfect.
album right here.
Just like shoot that file to me and I'll upload it.
Go. Yeah, it's funny because I like, as much as I do art for a living, like music has always been my first love. So I don't think I've ever shown anybody on here my my actual channel on YouTube at all. So might as well go there and hit some stuff real quick.
Are we live right there right now? Yes, we are.
We should be. Yep.
Yeah, we are. We're live right there right now. Don't click on that. It would be.
Oh, here you go. Turn the audio down on that. This was some portraits I was doing for people. This was 2 years ago. Man, time is just flying by. So it's like time lapse of some of this stuff. Throwing the inks down on this. Curious to see how that looks on StreamYard. Nice. Yeah, there's like so much content on my YouTube channel. It's just crazy.
And Dustin just sucked. You see how that works? Promote yourself once in a while, bro. Yes. That's how it works, man.
Yeah, just for fun. Let's go in here and see. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of those. There's I stopped doing my stroke vlogs just because I was like, man, I don't know. It's like, why do I need to keep putting that out there? You know, it's like not a big deal. But let's show off some different stuff here. Oh, that was fun. Me and Millennium Balkan. Oh, this was a whole set of courseware that I did called 6S1 Mentoring that was for 3D stuff.
See, guys, I'm telling you, you guys can learn from Les. All this stuff that you talk about, like doing 3D rendering to make your little 3D statues and stuff, doing your 3D printing, all those kind of files that you need to make. Les knows about all that shit. All of it.
Yeah, here was a short film some folks did using actually, no, that's a whole playlist of stuff with my stuff showing up in different places. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. Oh my God, that's forever. 10 years ago, doing color grading on some early Apocalypse Girl stuff. Let's see, what's something interesting on here?
Yeah, if you didn't know, Les also did Apocalypse Girl, guys, back in the day. Back. Look at this, guys.
Look at that. Back when I had 2 working hands.
That's what I said. 2 hands working. Look. It'll happen again. It will.
Yeah, my Indian name is now One Hand Fapping. I'm probably.
Are they going to change it again when you can play guitar again?
They're going to need to.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of cool because I can go in here and do my, I can change my playback speed on the fly. So there we go. We get a little more like a time lapse on here.
Did you happen to do a time lapse of you drawing Lola?
I don't think I did.
Damn. I would have really liked to have given that to Lori.
Yeah, this was I think this one I just literally put a camera up and did like the entire thing on this start to finish. So yeah, anybody here gives me any crap, I just shoot them on my page here. I'm just like, look, here you go.
This is not AI, bitches. Look, you know how mad I got that one dude said that about.
Oh, I know. I know. I do. That was wild, man.
Les had to calm me down, yo, because I wanted to rip, dude. Rip. But yeah, that's like, it's all right. We just, show everybody the truth and move on. Okay.
Oh, here's some neat stuff. These are time lapses from Angel Hunter. So, like, let's see, is this one worth a damn? Here we go. This was fun. This was Angel Hunter was actually a fun book to do because it's manga, and with manga you're a little more free to break a lot of rules. So that's what I did. I kind of cut loose with my inner cartoonist, which I don't. I tend to lean towards such a realism heavy rendering style in my art that doing something cartoony like this was fun.
I think about this a lot. I've been a comic fan and collector and shit most of my life, and it really bugs me that it took me till I was in my late 50s to do something with it. And I mean, I was playing video games online back in the 90s, right?
Oh yeah.
I was online. So I don't have an excuse other than the thought. It never occurred to me to go out and promote and do the things that I do today, right? The thought had just never occurred to me. And it's like now that, it's like I work at this shit, man. I work at it. I'm trying so hard to help people get seen. And it's like, man, it seems like I had a bigger following on my freaking EverQuest guild page, our forum page, than I do now. You know what I mean? It's like I had more people paying attention to what I was doing when I was playing a video game, and it wasn't even like live or streamed or anything like that.
Yeah, that happens.
It's weird, man.
It's kind of neat because I hadn't really gone through and looked at some of this stuff in a while. This was an animation test from a few years ago of this kind of this character of mine drawing her pistols.
Oh, what it is? Oh,
it's a quick clip, but that's kind of cool. Yeah. Now there's a whole massive pile of stuff up here of 3D stuff. Like here you go. Let's see. Check this out. Of course, I did the audio.
How many YouTube channels do you have?
Just two.
Okay, well, I just dropped the link to one. What's the other? I dropped the link to this one that we're broadcasting to.
Go.
What's the other one?
Put
the other one in the private chat, and I'll drop it everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, that was a promo animation for some stuff I did with a company called CG Bytes quite a few years ago. Lord, that's been a while.
What's up, Ghost? I see you over there, bud.
There you go. Quickie, but it was a cloth test. Like I said, there's a ton of stuff up on here like that. Looking for my I did a whole series for a long time where I was doing like daily drops of 3D sculpting. So 3, 2, yeah, here's like a series of 4 of these. So is this one a time lapse? Or is it live?
Doing a little bit of.
Oh yeah, that was live with a voiceover on it. gets into concept sculpting. So take the playback speed and crank it way up on that. You'll see this thing fly by. This was neat. I actually dipped my toe back into some 3D stuff over the last couple of weeks in what little spare time I could muster, just to make sure that I could still do it. And it's pretty wild. Skip on through here. You can see, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. So like right here, I make this one piece and then can string it together. So like right, that's a spine, a piece of a spinal column. And then I'm going to turn that into a thing where I can draw a chain of that. There we go. Yeah, lay that out and then sculpt the flesh down onto it, and some wild ideas. And it's funny, man, to go back and watch some of this stuff, because like I know that this doesn't end up keeping that shape a whole lot, but I see things in it that makes me want to go back and kind of play around with that.
Yeah, so what's the name of that YouTube channel?
6S1 Media.
Okay, now so what's the name of the other one?
The other one is 6S Wave. It's where all the audio stuff's at.
6S Wave is where the music is. This is where all the
it's 6S1 Media's YouTube is a giant art dump. It's just all kinds of stuff. Like here's let's see, is this yeah, this was a time lapse of doing the pencils for this piece that eventually got inked by Pete Palmiotti. Keep going through there. A lot of these time lapses too will have music in them that I've done. It's kind of a thing I just do. What was this? Heisenberg. How you doing, buddy? Okay, yeah. I don't need to see two-handed me. That just makes me sad. Two-handed me.
You'll be back. That's inspirational. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Ah! Power. Come on, Lefty.
Oh, here, you're gonna dig this one. I'll have to turn the time back to normal. Let's see, speed, and we'll go to 1. There we go. This one's neat. Getting my John Carpenter on.
Have you seen Nem's Fuck Octopus Award?
No.
It's an octopus like flipping 8 birds.
Ah, there we go.
we are 3D printing those in the future to give them away. A Fuck Octopus Award.
I think the rigging of this character, the bones for the 3D rig for this character, it has like 600 joints in it.
God damn.
I mean, there's like 60 joints or some crap like that in each tentacle, and then all those little bitty ones you can see up there in its mouth. Every single one of those could move and has like 20 joints in it. I mean, this thing was just stupid. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
There you go, guys. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Less is more.
Yeah, right there. 6S1 Media. That's where I do my jams, man. Where I do my jams. Yep. Good times, y'all.
Y'all go sub to Lester's channel. Check out all of his stuff. Like I said, there's a lot you can learn from this man if you are a creative in this industry. A lot.
I do my best.
And there you go, Ghost Pepper. He's running OBS right now through StreamYard. I don't have anything to do with that. He's just running his system, bro.
And I've got all my little keys and pads and buttons and stomp boxes and stuff. It's pretty funny. My wife comes in sometimes and she sees me. She'll just see me basically tap dancing under the desk here with my hands going everywhere. So I spend my day doing. Well, y'all, it's a couple minutes after 1, so I'm gonna hop off here and thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us for a little bit today. Until next week. I'll see y'all next week. Hey, you got I should have popped a link in there for it. Don't forget to go to, I'm gonna go dig up a link real quick, y'all.
Yeah. Dig up that link real quick.
Digging.
Talk about Oz 2.
Yes, Oz number 2.
Yeah. I need that trailer.
All right, Ricky boy, where'd you put my link at? I am so bad about promotion. I really am. Like I'm just so forward-minded, just keeping my momentum going that I lose track and just don't even think.
It's hard to stop and tell everybody, "Hey, look what I'm doing."
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna do our best to make sure people know. You know that. Make sure that you or Rick emails me that trailer for Oz 2 so I can start playing it.
Yeah, I'm finishing that up. That's probably what I'll be working on today, tomorrow, finishing that up. And then we're not too far from wanting to launch the thing, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, well, promotion ahead of time is perfect, Make me one that just at the end it says sign up instead of back, right?
Yep.
And then when you launch, we'll take that final panel off and we'll put back in here instead of sign up here,
Yep. Let's see. Where was the thing at? So show my ignorance here on this. So there was something you were telling me about the URLs on these, but there's
you're good. You don't have to use anything from the question mark on. You just everything after the question mark is just redirect and malware and spyware, and you don't want none of that other shit there. You just want your address, right? And that's exactly what you got right there. Perfect. There you go, people.
Yep.
Right there. It's Nightmare and Emerald 2. There you go.
Yep. Well, on that note, folks, I am going to be out of here. We can stay cool till next week. We'll see you next week.
Peace, everybody.
Later, y'all.
In a world where sequels and prequels and derivative slop rule the TV and movie landscape, one magazine dares to make fun of them all. One mag to roast them all. One mag to troll them. One mag to break their balls. And in the ratings, roll them.
Cut!
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the back out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Better now. 6 out of 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.